to Garden Talk with Jason and Don. Tonight, a fun time with sleeping pills. Viewer discretion is advised.
But here's what I miss about the Seroquel. Garden Talk with Jason and Don. We're talking about sleeping pills and their side effects. The Seroquel, I learned how to have a little fun with before I went to sleep. And so did Mark. I learned it from Mark. Because once you take it, it takes so long for it to kick in.
Right.
Okay? Like, Mark really took my pills at 8:45 every night. At night. 8:45 at night. On the dot. On the dot. On the fucking dot. Sometimes 8:40.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark knew that about 30 minutes later, I was going to start getting a little sleepy.
Right.
But there's a window right in that time frame that I seem to be open to
Suggestion.
subjectability, suggestibility.
Right.
Because about that time, the munchies kicked in too. And at that point, Mark knew, because he found out by accident early on when I moved in, that, well, no, he knew about that beforehand. He knew about the munchies beforehand before I moved in here, that's right, and the timing. But he really perfected it, because he would come over and say, hey, we're going to go to Vons and get donuts. I'm like, okay. Okay.
Okay.
And I said, and I learned that on the way to Vons, I would get a little sleepy. And if Vons didn't have anything, then we had to go to Ralph's over here.
When there was a Ralph's.
And about the time we got to Ralph's, this euphoric state kicked in. This other, and Mark would always say, there he is. And I said, I'm back. And it would be this other, like tripping on X kind of thing, that very clear.
Almost like a high.
Almost high, but very focused. Very focused.
Right.
Everything is very euphoric. And I was very open to suggestibility about buying things.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned that I can't trust myself in the grocery when I'm high. So I may have a lot of stuff in my cart as I go through, but by the time I get to the register, I only have one thing. Because I don't put it all back. I'll get to the register, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, I just want one thing. Well, and then depending on the mood that I was in and how euphoric I was by the time I got to the register, usually I would have put everything back, and that was the amazing thing that Mark thought, and I would put it back where it was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Mark, I would just leave it lay anywhere. I'm like, no, I am. Put it back. That was part of the charm of it. Because I get to the grocery and I get there and I'm like, I have a donut and a small thing of ice cream. Before that, I had cakes and pies and broccoli and all kinds of other pork. All kinds of things. Just random shit.
Ready for a big meal, huh?
I don't need any of this. I just came here for donuts. That's my screen. Yeah, but that was the fun thing about the Seroquel. Because the first couple nights we started recording, those were Circle nights.
Yeah.
I timed it so that when I started really, really getting funny and rambling,
Yeah.
that was the Circle that was kicking in. I had just burned past it.
It brought your comic out.
And they brought that out. They brought the very euphoric.
Your inabilities went out the door.
Gone. Gone. Now over time they've come up more naturally. But I missed that. Because all of a sudden it literally is a boom.
Well, it was funny because all of a sudden when you did come down, you go, oh, I think I need to go to bed now.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, that was funny.
But the only point of that was the early ones, because I timed it for the Circle. Because I knew it'd be either funny or really funny stupid. Either one.
And you would be seeing yourself like other people would see you.
I wanted to see myself.
And you couldn't believe what you were seeing.
I haven't even
I
seen
didn't
it yet.
even
That's
know
the thing.
what.
I haven't even seen those yet.
But I mean,
Yeah.
the whole filming thing, you couldn't believe that was you on the film because you were.
I can
weren't
believe the
used
ones that
to
we did
seeing-
watch. Yeah.
I know.
Juanita's on the internet now.
The who? Juanita?
Juanita.
Oh, Juanita.
But it's not labeled that. It's under J, my Jason space Z. It's up there, and I've given the link to 3 people. Nobody's looked at it yet, and that's fine. I don't care. I just want to have that up there. I want to get someone to look at it that I know, bother to watch even any of it,
Right.
and before I do, and decide what to do next.
Right.
Before IOE decide what to do next. So I was like, my ex Jim sits there at home all the time. Yeah, he's taking care of his aging mother, but he spends a lot of time jerking off and watching Netflix. He can fucking watch one of my video for 15 minutes. I mean, in the city of West Hollywood, we're still married, for God's sake. It's got to count for something.
You're so married to him?
Well, we're in the city of West Hollywood. We are in the state of California, domestic partners. We never absolved it.
Well, if he has any property, anything happens to him, step up and claim it.
He's got property. His family's got property. I know.
Oh, there you go.
Well, he can't. But the thing is, we haven't lived together in 18 years.
It doesn't matter. If you're married to somebody, unless you resolve the marriage, you have a legal, you're legally
But we're
afforded.
not married. We're domestic partners.
Well, how long have you been together?
On paper?
Since from the time you met until you left or whatever.
Oh, we were together 3 years.
3 years, okay.
Yeah, but we never dissolved it.
Okay.
On paper.
Okay, well, the fact that it's
still there.
It's been there. It's still, as far as anybody knows, you're still together. There's a lot of people live separately that are married.
I still have the certificate.
Yeah.
I have the certificate with the graffiti that they all threw on us and I just closed that up together. I still have the graffiti and the thing in the paper for the city of West Hollywood. Yeah, she tries anything with me, I'll fucking pull that on her and say I got half.
I want my settlement now.
Now. Oh, I want to settle it now. No, I'm not like that. That's Jim's money. She better not fuck with me, or else she'll see.
No, I mean, if he died or something, and it was.
Well, he's got
like
nephew.
that.
He's got.
Yeah,
nephew.
but you still would get priority over the nephew because you're like the spouse.
Well, I wouldn't do that to Jim's family. It's not mine. We broke up.
I'm just saying what you could do.
What I could do, and then I said that's what she better not piss me off. That's what I said. Stay on my good sides. Because I don't think at this point he could go to West Hollywood City Hall and say, even though we're not married, I want to dissolve this. They would say, well, why waiting? Why after all these years? And I go to West Hollywood and say, I refuse to dissolve the marriage. After 18
Or
years.
if he finds somebody who wants to get married and say, you can't get married, you're already married. You're already. And then what's it worth for you just to get my signature on that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You could buy me out.
Oh, Jim and I are friends.
Yeah.
We are our friendships.
You got a roller coaster type
Yeah.
of relationship. How old is he?
He's 10 years older than me.
Really?
He's same age as Mark.
Really?
Mhm.
So he's what, 55?
He grew up an hour south of me in Indiana.
Really?
Uh-huh. He's an hour south of my parents.
Well, now he's a few minutes away from you now, over at West Hollywood, right?
No, he's in Indiana.
Oh, he moved back to Indiana?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was in town here.
No.
Oh.
Well, I said when we were together.
Oh, in California you're still married.
We got married in California.
Yeah.
Well, we got domestic partners because they didn't have marriage.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.